okay, just unmute yourself. Okay, we can make this an interactive session. Okay, so since it has been ceased, okay, agents are reminded, okay, all this back to normal, okay, like you help to sign up a customer in Malaysia. Okay, these are all the things. I think this one you are quite you are more expert in me, okay, whereby all this has to comply. Okay, that is for new business updates. And also for new business payment, okay, I think I have presented this in April or May. Okay, where now actually, last time e-receipts is only applicable, okay, once policy in force, and for subsequent payment, they can only be available in eConnect. Okay, but the good news now is if you do a new business payment, okay, it was implemented 20th of April. Okay, actually, because a lot of times now you all are asking customers to do JomPay for your new business, or even now with JomPay credit card, you can actually, ask customers to pay, and then customer ask for your receipt. You always come to the branch, or you all request in via ICM or write in letter, and you have to wait. Okay, but for new business, okay, once the payment has been made, the e-receipts is available in ePartner for agents to download. Okay, so this is an added advantage, okay, compared to renewal. Renewal, no choice, you cannot print for customers. Customers has to go to eConnect. Okay, but for new business, okay, because the policy is not enforced yet, customers is unable to log into eConnect. That is why new business receipt is actually available in agents ePartner, okay, so that they can actually download. Okay, so some of the questions here is, what are the payment channels applicable to this new business receipt? Okay, so basically it's all of the channels which is currently available for us to make new business payment is also available. Okay, once if you use all these channels to do your new business payment, okay, it will be captured. Okay, and you can print your e-receipts. Okay, that is what it means. Okay, so if anything, okay, just refer to this circular. Okay, so that all of us are aligned. Okay, but just to make note that it's okay, the policy for now, okay, for JomPay, okay, a lot of you, in the past when we ask customers to pay JomPay, you say that because customer wants to use credit card, that is why we cannot use JomPay. Okay, so the reason is that we actually hear you. Okay, and actually you can also now, okay, effective May also, if you do not know, okay, actually JomPay in Great Eastern, we have also do enhancement whereby policy payment, okay, customer can pay using their credit card, okay, by using JomPay. Okay, the JomPay billing code is the same. Okay, you can only pay for now. For now, it's only GELM policies, okay, XOAC policies, and also banca assurance policy. Okay, this circular has also been out. Okay, so it's good, okay, that, a lot of your agents, okay, when they sell customers to pay JomPay, a lot of things you say, hey, JomPay has to use account number. I cannot use my credit card. Because I use my credit card, okay, I want to use JomPay. So now, okay, customers also cannot give excuses to say that, I don't want to use JomPay because it's not deducted from my credit card. Okay? We are all good so far? Okay, as part of the JomPay initiative as well, okay, I think our KL associates or KL colleagues has also sent out emails, okay, to our policy holders, okay, to tell them that actually JomPay, okay, you can use it to pay your via credit card, okay, to all policy holders. So, okay, this has been sent out via email, okay, and also in eConnect to all our policy holders as how to do JomPay, what type of billing code to use is all available for customers as well. Okay, so I think, before our customers ask us, it's also you know, okay, this has also been communicated to our policy holders. Okay, we have the questions here. E-partner, which section that we can download new receipt? Okay, it's the same as you go to new business in your customer's profile. You search for the policies, like how you search for e-policies the last time. Okay, the receipt should be there. Okay, and in the past, I think beginning of the year or even end of last year until now, okay, a lot of leaders and also your agents has been coming to the branch, okay, and has been telling us that, how come, debit card, I can pay, I can use to buy my Lazada, Shopee, I can use to do it, but suddenly when I do my auto deduction, my monthly premium, it was always unsuccessful. Then in the past, we have also asked you to check whether customer account got money or not and things like that. Okay, while we are actually doing this, we have also feedback to our direct credit team, okay, and also our finance team on this issue. Okay, so we also find out that there is a feature in our debit card, okay, to say that there is card not present, CNP, okay, it has to be activated via the bank's portal. Okay, so we have also found out that this is majority of the cause of why customers using debit card always unsuccessful for their monthly deduction premium, okay, or their subsequent premium. So, okay, if let's say you sign up a new business customer, okay, and customer says that I want to use a debit card, maybe as a proactive approach, okay, you just inform your customer to say that, if you do the auto debit, okay, just make sure that the CNP is activated in your debit card. Okay, so in this circular, okay, there is also selecting banks to tell you that, okay, how do I activate my CNP activations? Okay, certain banks, you can do it online, okay, like mBank, Citibank, or now it's called UOB, or Hong Leong Bank. You can actually online do using their online portal to activate this CNP. Certain banks like Alliance Bank and CIMB, you have to call the call center to activate. Okay, so rather than to keep on check why unsuccessful, also maybe when you all sign up, if you know that your customer is using a debit card, okay, just make aware for this customer, okay, and also just advise the customers to remember to activate their CNP. Okay, this is what we are trying to mean to the customers. And also, the next things that we want to update is also some of the forms, okay, moving forward, okay, will also change. Okay, and one of the forms that has changed already, if you have not known, okay, is our direct credit form. Okay, obviously for direct credit form, actually now, okay, some of the agency, okay, or some of you all even have also do not use this direct credit form anymore. Okay, why? Okay, because all of you all has using direct credit, you ask customers, okay, to do it via eConnect. Okay, like I says, to align to you and also to our operations and branches. If customer walks into the branch just to say that I want to change my direct credit account, we no longer also give the customers form. Okay, what we are doing also that we will also guide customers to do it via eConnect. Okay, we will actually sign up to help customers to sign up eConnect. Okay, and ask them to update accordingly, or we will guide the customers to also do this. Okay, so this one I need to thank all of the leaders here. Okay, because since we implemented that all the e-transactions that's available in eConnect, actually the direct credit forms, okay, the credit card forms has also reduced. Okay, that means we are actually saving the environment and also to ease everyone's burden, at least that you all don't have to go all the way to let customers sign. Okay, and also it does not take so long. Okay, sometimes you say, well, I want to update one direct credit, takes 4 days, 5 days. Okay, because now if you do it on eConnect, it's on the spot. Okay, but if some of you, like I also understand some of you which are vulnerable segment, like old customer, OKU customers, really that you really need to produce this form, you will still accept it on an exceptional basis. Okay, that's why we say that, it's good that you all know, okay, that the form is changed. That means all effective July, please use the new version of direct credit form. Okay, like I always stress, okay, the most important to know whether your forms are updated or outdated, always use Jessica. Okay, I think Jessica would be your best assistant, okay, to ensure that the form is not rejected, okay, due to a very minor reason, forms outdated version. Okay, but those of you who have already signed and dated 30th of June and you want to submit now, okay, we will still accept. Okay, because any forms we will still accept because there's a 1 month period. Okay, but if let's say moving forward, you have signed up new customers or customer wants to submit claims, okay, please use the new direct credit facility form. Can so far? Okay, just to move on again. Due to the height of the OPR, okay, and also, our bank's interest rates and everything has also increased. Okay, so our upper premium account, okay, is maintained at 3.08, okay, and as of 1st July onwards, okay, we have also revised upwards to 3.14. Okay, so these are any basic updates, okay, that you perhaps want to do in your agency focus. Okay, the next slide that I want to show to you, I think recently, okay, if you all have been submitting a lot of health warranty forms, you can note that, a lot of forms recently, there's a lot of rejections for health warranty forms. Okay, because, okay, we have also received information, okay, whereby, in the past, okay, if let's say you look at our question for A, B, C, D, okay, below an example, okay, question 4A talks about occupation. Okay, so you can put own business. Okay, your exact nature of work, you put own business. Okay, nature of business, you put own business. Name and address, you put Sri Gombak. Okay, last time, okay, I understand that this type of applications, if you submit, it can be approved. Okay, but due to CRS, due to AMLA, okay, actually we have been advised, okay, to specifically address these questions 4A to 4D to the very specific. For example, let's say if your occupation is a teacher, you have your occupation, you put teacher. Nature of work, okay, teacher can be anything, a kindergarten teacher, can be also a tuition center teacher, can be also a secondary school teacher. Okay, so when you fill up your health warranty, okay, moving forward, okay, please advise all agents, okay, all your agents and field force, okay, to reduce the rejection of your health warranty form. Okay, this has to be very specific. Okay, and nature of business is education. Okay, for the address, last time you just put the school. Okay, for example, last time you just put Sekolah Menengah Taman Desa. Okay, moving forward, if you put Sekolah Menengah Taman Desa, it will also be rejected. Okay, we have to have the address. Even if you do not know the address, like to the exact, which number, which house, we just have to put the Jalan name and also the state name or actually the district. Why? Because this is to tell CRS, okay, that, okay, this occupation is based in Malaysia, therefore CRS will not be triggered. Okay, so we need to know exactly, okay, you don't have to put number what, jalan what, okay, or the postcode, or if you do not know the exact details, okay, at least please put the road name and the state or even the district. You can put Jalan Klang Lama, okay, maybe Sri Kembangan, Kuala Lumpur, something like that. Okay, so this part is quite important because recently, okay, we also received a lot of feedbacks to say that last time I already submitted health warranty before. You see exactly the same, you accept. Now why you reject? Okay, because there is an update in the CRS, there's an update in certain informations that we provide. Therefore, for now, okay, last time what we accept, now we may not accept. Okay, so it's good, okay, that you put, even I give another example, okay, occupation, you put supervisor. Okay, exact nature of work, let's say you put management or business. Okay, they will also reject. Okay, because occupation, you put supervisor. Okay, exact of nature of work, there has to be a lot. Okay, you can be a supervisor for a building construction site. You can be a supervisor at a management office or a management building. You can also be a supervisor at a factory. So you see the occupation is supervisor, but supervisor, okay, we have a lot of category, a lot of nature of work. Okay, just to let you all know why this is different, because it will affect your classification of work. Class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, this will determine, because, okay, I understand during onboarding of customers in new business, we do not go into very detail. Okay, so when it comes to health warranty, okay, certain of these details, we have to go exactly to the details. Okay, because if you say you're a supervisor and then your exact nature of work, you're say supervisor at the building site or construction site versus a supervisor which is at a management office, okay, the classification is different really. Okay, so that is why, okay, we cannot be, we have to be very specific in this question A, B, and C. Nature of business also. Okay, even you put hawker, okay, they will also reject now. Okay, why? Because yes, your occupation is hawker, correct. Your exact nature of work, okay, you can put food, okay, but hawker nature of business, you just need to put, because hawker, you can own a shop, okay, at a kopitiam. You can also now own a food truck. You also consider a hawker. Or actually, you are a seller at the roadside. That means at the kaki lima, you have your push cart. That is also considered a hawker. Okay, so that is why this question for A, B, C, D, okay, if can, okay, we advise all of us, including to notify all our agency force on the importance of this health warranty forms completion, because I think they have started this one since end of May or beginning of June, whereby we see a lot of rejection. Seriously, a lot. Out of 10 health warranty that we submit, okay, 5 or 6 definitely will be rejected. Okay, of course, I know when it comes to month end, day end, when you notice that all this needs to be enforced, okay, for your PR status, for all of this, okay, this question is very important because we do not want to unnecessarily reject. Okay, so that is why I take this opportunity also, okay, to really stress on this question for A, B, C, D, because we have also been asked by KL colleagues, okay, to reach out to you all, okay, to reduce this rework. Okay, so we hope that after you have noticed about this health warranty thing, okay, please be very specific, okay, when you fill up these 4 questions. Any questions so far? Okay, so understand so this health warranty is very important. Okay, so those of you has been submitted, okay, please, or you want to submit today, okay, or moving forward, please take note. Okay, if you have not known, okay, or you have already known, okay, we have actually started this virtual servicing with customers. Okay, how is this? Okay, we know that in Penang or in Northern, we have virtual servicing for agents. Okay, this is actually very different for customers. Okay, because, okay, we basically using WhatsApp. Okay, whereas for agency, you'll use a different platform. Okay, this is actually strictly, okay, is only for the use of customers, okay, to reach out to my customer service team or my frontliners CSC. Okay, so if let's say customers is unable to be in a branch, okay, and they would like to know how to change their credit card using eConnect, Okay, for example, if they also want to do some policy inquiry, basic simple policy inquiry, customers are not agents, okay, and they are unable to come to the branch, okay, or because now we have also started to receive some of our old complaints. How come there's no car parks available? So hard to find parking. I want to be served. That is where this virtual servicing comes in. Okay, in the past few months, okay, I think we have also blast this to via our ICM auto reply. We have also blast this to a lot of our agents, and we have receiving a lot of calls, okay, from the agents asking on their customer status. Okay, or even we have also received customer, okay, to check to say that my agent submitted this form. Please expedite for me. Okay, the platform of this virtual servicing is not for customers to chase us. It's not also for customers, to ask to say that I submit these forms, can I know the status? Okay, it is the objective of this virtual servicing is to provide an alternative platform, okay, for customers that are unable to be present at branch and still they want to do a servicing, we are able to reach out to the customers. Okay, so the virtual servicing for customers is actually to help customers, okay, on their inquiries, okay, on their requests. Okay, yes, if you have submitted your request, you want us to check, okay, if it's over the turnaround time, maybe you can use the platform. But you cannot just be saying that the customers tell us, okay, sometimes they call us, they say that my agent informed me that they have submitted the form to the branch. Can you please expedite for me because it's very urgent? Okay, what we are trying to do is that we want to try to increase and enhance our servicing values. Okay, last time in the past, whatever customers need to do, they have to come to the branch. Okay, come to the branch now, some more we have appointment. No appointment, you wait longer. Okay, so we have an alternative platform, and this is what, okay, is virtual servicing about. Okay, in comparison to our virtual servicing for agents. Okay, for agents, okay, we use Webex, okay, whereby, okay, every day there is 2 slots available, 10 o'clock to 10:45, 3 o'clock to 3:45. Concurrently, we have 2 lines running. So actually, basically, a day we have 4 virtual servicing slots, okay, for agents to actually, come into this virtual servicing. It will be served by my agency staff, okay, from Penang, Ipoh, Taiping, or even Alostar. Okay, if let's say you have a new business query, you want to know why is this query issued, then you will use this Northern virtual servicing. Or you just say that, okay, I've submitted the form, I received an SMS that says my form is rejected. Can I know why it's being rejected? Okay, so that is what the virtual servicing for agents is. Okay, and we also been receiving some feedback to say that, hey, how come I wait so long? Okay, why come is you be waiting? Because, okay, this one also we have to be complying with our PDPA, and I cannot onboard everyone, like all of you are here, and then one of you unmute and say, hey, can you check this policy? Because it's I think you also know that you don't want other agents to know your policy number or your customers. Therefore, if we are serving an agent on the spot, you'll be waiting on the lobby. Okay, but of course, how long do you need to wait? Because we are using the Webex, which is a freeware. Okay, that's why we are unable to tell you how long is your waiting time. Okay, but we can say that sometimes if you call your call center, okay, we are saying that this is relatively faster compared to the call center. Okay, so I think for the next 6 months moving forward, okay, or during how we want to do different is that first of all, okay, as leaders, GMs, and even our agents later, they need to know, what are the platforms available. Okay, what are each end users of the platforms is very different. Okay, like for example, okay, if you go to ICM, okay, what are the things that you can do? What are the turnaround times for ICM. If let's say you come to the branch, what are the things that you can do in the branch? Okay, so maybe in your mid-year review, in your mid-year kickoff, okay, if you can spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your slot, okay, and to give them a brief updates on these operational updates, I think it will also make a clearer understanding to us, to the agents, therefore they understand, oh, actually it's like that, or then I know what to do. At least give them a direction, okay, when it comes to operations, okay, because if not, then the agents will just submit and then they would don't know which one, or worst case scenario, we also have a lot of agents. Okay, they submit through ICM, they some more Dropbox, they some more submit to VCare, you know, all channels. Okay, but actually, they are only wanting to do one request, one policy. So they have been sending all this to multiple channels. Okay, so to avoid, you know, redundancy of rework, you know, and everything like that. So each channel has their own users. So, okay, it's good that we are aligned and you all know. Okay, next, okay, appointment system for agents and customers. Okay, we are still going to roll on with this. Okay, like I said, you know, it's good that this mid-year review happens. Okay, it's a refresher like this one. Okay, we started using this. What is the difference? Okay, if you make an appointment, if you come in, okay, then let's say you make an appointment 10 o'clock, you come in at 10 o'clock, okay, we will just say that you just show us your appointment. Okay, we will actually direct you to the customer service, okay, once it's available. If you do not have appointment, okay, customers walk in, we'll just say that, do you have appointment? If not, okay, you just have to wait, okay, until, you know, if let's say our slots are full. Because certain times you see the customers walk in, hey, it's empty, how come you all still say it's full? Because customers make 10 o'clock, okay, you know lah, Penang people, you know, Malaysian, if you say 10 o'clock, they will come in 10:15, 10:20, 10:30, they tell you, oh, traffic jam lah, oh, I'm here already finding car park, please wait for me. So we already give a buffer, okay, for each appointment, okay, we give you a buffer of 15 minutes, okay, sometimes we also close one eyes, 15 to 10 minutes, waiting for the customers to come or the agents to come, okay. It's not compulsory, but for convenience, okay, because certain agents or customers, if you're in rush of time, you come here, you immediately want to be served, and then we cannot serve you because there's a lot of customers and you have to wait. That's where a lot of complaints come in. Okay, same goes to the agency. Okay, agency, okay, moving forward, I will also like to take this platform now, okay, to inform. Okay, in Penang, I understand, okay, since I think, you know, MCO, okay, or before MCO, we have actually have this counter 19, whereby, you know, a lot of times we will ask you will ask our staff, okay, to verify completeness of form. Okay, also to verify signature, which is either is correct or not. Okay, or you all just say that a customer forget signature, can you see which one is right or which one is wrong? Okay, so we have been running this for the past 3 years, 4 years. Okay, and we also noted that the trend is always the same. Okay, either you check signature, okay, or whether you help me to check whether the form is incomplete or not. Okay, but normally it will be nomination form. Okay, so moving forward, effective July, okay, we are saying that, okay, we can still check the forms for you. Okay, but what we are trying to say is that, you know, if it's signature, okay, if let's say your policy is more than 1 year or 2 years, you forgot your signature is fair. Okay, but in the past recent few months or few years, I have agents coming me to check, hey, my policy just enforced less than 1 year. Okay, to the very classic example, just enforced 2 months ago, wants to check whether signature is correct or not before submitting. Okay, so this is something we feel that is inappropriate, okay, or incorrect. Okay, and also if let's say, you know, you expect us to check every details to be correct, and then only you submit, but okay, to be fair, okay, my staff also is eyeballing check, okay, and then sometimes, okay, we rejected. So what we are trying to say is that here, if it's policy less than 1 year, okay, if can, we will say that can we not check for you or not, unless you have Dropbox, unless you have rejected once, fair. Another example is, let's say you're a non-servicing agent, you're helping the customers to submit a claim form, okay, to submit, because this is not your servicing customer, you're just doing a favor. fair, we will check to you. Okay, don't get us wrong. Okay, we are not saying that we are going to reject, we don't want to do the work. Okay, because moving forward, we want to do virtual servicing for agents so that you don't have to wait so long. Okay, we want to guide agents to use e-claims, okay, and other more enhanced things that needed more guide. Okay, more things that, a lot more technical things that we need to teach the agents rather than just to sit there to check your forms, to check your signature, whether it's right or not. Okay, if let's say you tell me it's non-service agent, it's fair, we will check for you. Okay, if tell me that you come all the way from Butterworth, you come all the way from Taiping, or you come to all the way, okay, you just want to make sure this is correct, fair, we can do it for you. Okay, but if you just say that, hey, I don't know what my PA do for me one, so I don't know right or wrong, my PA is new, can you just check for me? I think, yeah, the responsibility, or the thing lies in between that, we all should, understand who should do. If let's say your new PA is new, okay, or maybe you have a new agency, agents that are joining us, they don't know what are the correct forms to fill, what the forms to fill, come to us, we will do a session. Okay, maybe we can do a PA session, invite all the PAs, and you tell us that, oh, recently a lot of PAs don't know how to fill nomination form. Which one is trustee, which one is nominee, they don't understand. Can you teach? So we teach you so that your PA know how to do, then we will do. Okay, but not to say that, okay, you fill out whatever you know, you don't know, then we send to the branch, let the branch check. Okay, so that's where the direction we are heading. Okay, if let's say there's a certain topic which you are not clear, or there's always a common rejection, like for example, just now the health warranty. Okay, let us know which topic you're not sure of, then we will teach. Okay, we can actually go to your agency office to teach your PA and your agents. Okay, or we can also have an open forum like this one, or we can also book a training room upstairs. Okay, and we guide and teach. Okay, so moving forward, we would want to do all this one, okay, so that, we reduce a lot of rejections. Okay, we reduce a lot of miscommunication because says that A already checked my documents, B submitted, I don't know anything like that. So we want to break down all these, common mistake or common errors, and we get it done correctly first time, every time, and always. Okay. Okay, I would also want to take this one, okay, ICM. Okay, ICM, okay, nowadays also, we also been, ICM has been so commonly used, okay, for form submissions. Okay, so it's very fair, okay, that we still allow form submissions, okay, apart from those exceptional handling for e-services. Okay, but for health warranty, payout cases, things like that, okay, you can still submit. Okay, like I says, I want to take this month's optional update to give you all, what are the difference. Because just now I told you about virtual servicing, I told you about branch. Okay, but a lot of agents now has been using ICM to submit forms. Okay, but they submit form today, okay, and then they will start to email to VCare. I have submitted ICM number, please expedite as customer needs money. Okay, or today they submit only, okay, the next day they start to send email or start to call us to say that please expedite. Okay, if you want to use ICM for form submission, it's fine, but there is a standard turnaround time. Okay, for those agents, later I will also brief this if they are new. Okay, you know that ICM, okay, is handled by branches. Okay, and it's always, there's a lot of drop down departments that you can choose. Okay, for CSV care, okay, that means it's handled by branches, CSV care. So there are certain things. If let's say, if you submit your ICM today, right now, okay, only tomorrow we can pick up your case. Okay, when we pick up, meaning that we will distribute it to all branches, 21 branches nationwide, for them to start doing the cases. Okay, so if you submit today, tomorrow only, they will actually start to do. So for simple inquiry, let's say you just wants to ask about a product detail this one has cash bonus or not. This one can do APA or not. Such simple transactions when branches staff pick up, okay, today you submit, tomorrow, okay, rightfully, okay, or one day, okay, they should actually reply you already. So this one, okay, I think is very simple. Okay, but if let's say you submit form, today you submit form, okay, tomorrow only the staff will pick up for processing. Once they pick up for processing, okay, they will actually start. That means it's actually, if let's say you want urgent, you know that between these 5 working days is just for processing, not including your payout. DC links, it take 1 day. For IL, once we receive tomorrow, when we process, that means the next day only we have pricing. Okay, so if you know that, okay, this is very urgent case, okay, we do not encourage ICM submission if it's very, very urgent. So you can submit to the branch. But also take note, ICM we allow e-sign. Okay, but if it comes to the branch, it has to be original sign on the form for CS documents. Okay, so I think, all of us needs to be clear with this. That's why I'm sharing you all with this one. Okay, example, I give you an example. Okay, if let's say you submit your ICM form on Friday. Okay, and let's say you submit on this coming Thursday, you submit tomorrow. Friday, Penang is a holiday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days. Okay, that means when you submit tomorrow, your case can only be picked up by next Monday, okay, for the staff to review. Okay, so if you know it is very urgent, IL, for example, if you really urgent, if you submit to the branch today before 3, tomorrow we can pick up already. So that is the difference. Okay, so that's why I'm highlighting this ICM, because I know, okay, a lot of you all find it very convenient because you all don't have to come to the branch. Okay, you all just everything hantam to ICM and then you all chase accordingly. Yes, as and when exceptional basis, for certain reason you are based in mainland, you got no choice, you cannot come over, and then exceptional basis, 1 time, 2 times we can help. Okay, as you know that, in the past, okay, we have actually been doing a lot of exceptional handling. You call me only, okay, we'll say that, okay, we'll pick it up and process. Okay, but it cannot be every case, you tell us that say, hey, this one very urgent. Every case is urgent. In fact, every customers that walk in, every forms that we processing is important because everyone needs the fund. Okay, everyone needs the policy to be enforced. Everything is urgent. Okay, but that's why, okay, moving forward for the next 6 months, okay, I think we need to clear all this. Okay, therefore, you all can also plan in your meeting to say that, okay, for all urgency cases, okay, perhaps you want to engage 1 people to submit. Okay, all come to the branch. I mean, besides doing your mid-year review on how to achieve sales, okay, what are the directions moving forward? Probably you want to spend another 5 to 10 minutes, on all this administrating work, okay, and how do we want to avoid, rework again. Okay, I think you also do not like it if the forms keep on being rejected, okay, or also, if we reject again, then we reject again and again. Okay, so in our part, we also play a role, okay, to try to reduce any rework cases. If there is any error, okay, nowadays, okay, I have also informed my team, okay, if it's sometimes something very simple, okay, can we actually just give a call to the agents rather than we send out letters, send out and waiting to be things like that. Okay, so moving forward, we would like to, work closer, okay, but also, each one of us plays a very different but a very important role. Okay, anything that you all want to raise so far? Okay, if not, I will just carry on again. Okay, it's quite long today, okay, but it's still on time. Okay, 2 more additional features, okay, which is available in eConnect, which is the car registration number, okay, with CAP benefit. Okay, and you can also do withdrawal of CB and SB, okay, in eConnect already. Okay, so you see, if cases which are very, very urgent, okay, if you want to submit ICM and then you start to chase us, okay, sometimes you think, is there another way to do it which is faster and you don't have to chase for it, or you don't have to email or call anyone to do it to get it done? The answer is yes, it can be done. Okay, that means it's available via eConnect. Okay, so a lot of things, okay, that can be done. Okay, some things can be done this channel with a different longer time, whereas if you do a different approach, different channel, you can do at a very faster without having even to chase.
Right.
Yeah,
Parcel withdrawal form can submit through ICM.
partial withdrawal can, ICM can, but like I says, because the partial withdrawal is considered form submission. Okay, if you submit today, tomorrow only it will be sending out for distribution. Most probably, okay, the case is only processed for requisite for payment by next Monday only, because Friday not working ma.
Okay. Very.
So can submit, but if let's say it's very urgent, we will advise you to submit to the branch, because if you submit before 3 partial withdrawal, today we can data entry, tomorrow there's pricing already ma. So the only difference, okay, is how fast customer can get the money. You can submit the ways of submission. You can use ICM, you can use Dropbox, you can use over the counter. Okay, I'll move on again. Okay, like I says, okay, moving forward, okay, we would also want to really, really focus and go all out for the next 6 months for e-claims. Okay, e-claims, okay, we have started e-claims in pilot group in January, and in February we launched to all agency force already. Okay, and e-claims can do the benefit. All these okay, e-claims now we are referring to only life claims or accidental claims. Okay, HSD medical claims will not be in yet for now. Okay, so if you could see these 6 items, if you have these 6 items, okay, that you are submitting to the to us, we are encouraging you to do e-claims. Okay, of course, like we says, e-claims, you know, like all systems that we're going through, from eConnect to mPost to anything, we are not foolproof. Okay, there are certain, you know, things that needs enhancement, things that needs follow-up, we understand. But the common fact is that, okay, we have also those that is doing e-claims have also know that it's actually very fast in terms of approval. Okay, the only difference is that e-claims, you need to have your Grid Planner app with you. Okay, so that means because everything is scanned into your Grid Planner, okay, and there's an additional things to do, okay, whereby last time we will send SMS link, okay, to the customer, but because effective 1st of July, okay, MCMC, our government has stopped ban all SMS with links for customers to click, because there's too many scams happening around. So with that, for no choice, we have to send that link to URL through email. Okay, that is the only thing, okay, which is actually sometimes you need when you're doing the submission, you need customers, okay, to do it. Okay, apart from that, okay, like I said, everything is trial and error. Okay, but apart from that, we acknowledge that the claims is definitely faster. Okay, so for effective today onwards or tomorrow onwards, okay, what we have tell our team, okay, that's why just now, remember I tell you about, you know, verifying of forms and signature. Okay, we are remobilizing my team, okay, to actually assist all of you all to do e-claims. That means, okay, if let's say you submit a claim over the counter, okay, if let's say you are a non-servicing agent, you submit over the counter, no choice, okay, my staff will have to accept your claims and process manually. Okay, if let's say your runner or your PA comes with a claim, okay, and your submit, no choice, my staff is going to accept it because your runner and your PA do not have your Grade Planner app, they do not have an iPad, they cannot log in to help you to submit. Okay, but if let's say you yourself, your agent or your UM come into the branch to submit the documents, okay, we will actually ask you, okay, my staff is going to ask us to you that, okay, since you have your iPad with you, since you're here, okay, since you want to submit your e-claims, okay, why not now we sit down together, we will guide you, we will hold your hand to do the e-claims on your first submission. Okay, that's why we are not telling you that, you go home and try lah, then cannot, then only look for me. Okay, this approach, okay, we are going to implement, okay. Why? Because that, for example, another very classic example. Today you come, you want to submit your e-claims. Okay, that means today you submit, we accept. Okay, that means we courier down. KL will receive tomorrow. Okay, and then they will do the distribution. Most probably Friday, KL will only start to process your case and maybe Monday will approve. But if you use e-claim today, you come to the branch today, okay, you want to submit, we somehow or rather convince you to try lah. Okay, and you manage to submit your e-claims today. On the spot, KL already received your e-claims. That means you already saved 1 day. Okay, and because KL is working on Friday, your case can be approved on Friday if everything is in order. That is the difference. Okay, so if let's say, don't scold my staff or GM, UM, please don't say that, oh, a liner come say that if GM come themselves, they cannot submit, they have to go and learn e-claim. So I ask my PA to bring everything, I don't want to come to the branch. Okay, so we are not saying that. Okay, I'm asking you to come, okay, to learn together. Okay, so this is what we are moving forward. Okay, for all claims, live claim submission, okay, please don't scold my staff. Don't say that, hey, you just accept that. If you really want us to accept, we will still accept. Okay, but if let's say since you're already here, your car already parked here, you park half an hour, kalau 1 hour, kalau, okay, you also paid already. Why not, you and me sit down, and I can also tell you some of my staff are also learning e-claims because we do not have Grade Planner, we don't know how to use, to be fair. Okay, so we are learning together. Okay, so these are the benefits of e-claims. Okay, I'm sure that you know already. Okay, so it's very easy, but for the documents that you submitted, okay, remember to keep the copy. Okay, it's just like when you submit a LST hand, okay, we have the right to call for the original documents. Okay, so the best thing is that you don't have to say that documents lost and things like that. All these through e-claims can be done. Okay, and why we are pushing for e-claims, okay, because coming in the quarter 4 this year, hopefully, okay, these e-claims will be available, okay, in our corporate website, okay, whereby, the customers, if their son wants to submit, he can do by themselves. It's also very easy for you already. Also, okay, we are going to open up for medical claims. I think this is the one that you all been waiting for. Okay, that's why, if you have tried life claims, then this one will be easier. Okay, we know that AIA has already been using this one. Okay, we are also now onboarding this one. Is in a pipeline to be done. Okay, so that is why we want to push for e-claims now. Okay, so that, if there is any errors, there's any bugs, or sometimes that you're not sure, you want to clarify, we can still do it together. Okay, I know that a lot of, sorry, I wait until all go first, then only I go lah. You all go do first, but can. Then your claims will be slower. Okay, so this is e-claims. Okay, this now I talk to you on the SMS link one. Okay, now on HSD update. Okay, I think now the cases is now back to normal. Normal being that a lot of case has been processed on time, except for complicated cases. except for investigation cases. Okay, some of the case, I know like dengue, some of few cases is still waiting. Okay, and also overseas claim case, there is still some backlogs, but normal pre and post inpatient, I think is already up to date. Okay, so if you all know the WhatsApp that HSD used to ask you all to WhatsApp, that one has already been discontinued. Okay, but also head of departments of HSD has also asked me to remind all of us here, okay, that for pre and post, okay, these three are very mandatory. That's why I say that if direct credit form change of the form format, if let's say they reject also, you have to redo the whole thing. So it's very important for direct credit form for pre and post. Okay, and inpatient, daycare, and overseas claim, these are the three mandatory requirements. Why we are saying this is because up to last week, for the month of June, okay, we have 28% of claims HSD. Now we are talking HSD. HSD claims rejected. Okay, and out of the 28%, a lot of it comes to incomplete documents, meaning that there is no account. Okay, there is incompleteness of claimant statement and receipts. Okay, so that's why HSD team asked us to highlight this. Okay, to say that like I says, if you submit forms, okay, please make sure these three documents are mandatory. Okay, and make sure that prior to you submitting, okay, you all actually check through the forms. Okay, so that to avoid rework, to avoid frustration from you, frustration from customers, and also frustration from everyone. Okay, so this is just a reminder. Okay, why I need to bring this, because of the high rejection rate. Okay, next. Okay, still on HSD. Okay, if you have not known, okay, a lot of agents in mainland ask us, hey, is Sunway our preferred hospital or not? Okay, the good news is that, okay, effective 1st of July, okay, last time preferred hospital has only 25 nationwide. Okay, effective July, we have onboarded another 5 hospitals. Out of the 5 hospitals, okay, Sunway Hospitals Seberang Jaya has already been onboarded as a preferred hospital. Okay, of course, if you have a preferred hospital, I want to reiterate, okay, what is the difference between a preferred hospital or a panel hospital or a non-panel hospital? Okay, we talk about a lot of medical repricing. Every one of us know, okay, medical cost is increasing. This is a very general statement. Okay, but when customer says that I know, but when they receive the repricing policy, they will also scold us to say that, hey, how come it's like that? We should do something. Insurance company should do something. Liam, we should do something. Namlifa to do something. Everyone says that everyone should do something. But none of us think that, as an agent, okay, as in customers, what can we actually do we cannot stop medical repricing, to be fair, to slow down medical repricing. Okay, why we onboard preferred hospital? Apart from okay, like you got a ambassador, you can always go and call. Okay, apart from, you have this early discharge with minimum payment done, okay, or free this, free that. Okay, the actual thing is that, okay, the fundamental or the most important thing is that when we go for preferred hospital, okay, our KL colleagues, they actually go into negotiation to say that if you are in our preferred listing, okay, what is the cost that you're charging our customers, our patient? Okay, a very classic example, Island Hospital Penang. Island Hospital Penang, everyone says that, well, Island very expensive one. Okay, but do you know that Island is in the preferred hospital, but in average, okay, if all our preferred hospital, actually the cost is actually lowered down already a lot. Okay, of course, customer have their preference to which hospital they want to use. Customer has their own preferred doctors at their own hospitals, which is fair. Okay, we are not saying that, oh, you must go to preferred hospital. No. Okay, but the logic behind is that why preferred hospital is bring up to this one is that, okay, this is the actual reason. Okay, every one of us plays an important part in slowing down medical repricing. Okay, another thing that which I can share with you, okay, preferred and non-preferred, the charges incurred. Okay, these are actually real cases which they have actually compared the pricing for each of these scenarios. Okay, and it's actually fast. It's actually lower lah. Okay, and that is why certain hospital ask, certain of you ask, hey, how come Gleneagles not in, KPJ not in? A lot of my customer likes to go there because it's good lah, service is good. Yes, it's true, but to the hospital saying that, hey, you come, if they want to be in preferred hospital, we squeeze their price. Hospital says that I already have so many customers walking in, why should I lower down my price so that I can be a preferred? Okay, so these are certain negotiation that is going behind the scene. Okay, and that's why we say that why we recommended preferred. This is basically it. Okay, but we also know, okay, that other than this, our preferred hospitals, you can catch out for on my this stuff. Okay, that means that you don't have to call HSD. You don't have to listen to the music, for half an hour, nobody attend to you. Then after that, the drop gets dropped. Okay, but if let's say your patients is admitted to either of these 5 hospitals in northern region, you can contact this 4%. Okay, numbers is there for you. Okay, but okay, please, okay, this 4 of my staff, okay, will only assist for preferred hospitals. Okay, meaning that these 5 hospitals only. Okay, I know in the past, okay, they also sometimes you refer us certain hospital which is not these 5, we will help. Okay, if can, but okay, with the additional 5 hospital on board, and just to let you know, Sunway Medical KL and Penang, the volume itself, okay, will cover 20 of our preferred hospital. Their volume is very huge. Okay, and also due to access constraint, they now cannot check for panel. Okay, so if can, okay, like this, another same thing, different platform again. If your customers is admitted to preferred hospitals, these 5, okay, and if it's, let's say, due to GL decline or anything, okay, you can look for this 4%. If it's not preferred hospital, if it's panel hospital, okay, we are sorry, okay, you have to call the HSD call line and you have to wait. Okay, so that's why it's very important, okay, that we know which channel to use, okay, which platforms to use and for what purpose. Okay, so I hope, okay, we are clear with all these things. There's a lot of things happening, like I said, from branch submission, from form submission to, go hospital also need to see preferred or non-preferred. Non-preferred need to use which platform. But this is actually what we are actually doing. Okay, I know if let's say you ask me for panel hospital, hey, GL not yet approved, can I help? If I can help, okay, definitely I will help. But sometimes, okay, I also like to say sorry. Okay, sometimes, I miss out replying your message. Sometimes I cannot attend to you on the spot. Okay, and sometimes it's not that I cannot because I'm having meetings, I'm meeting this and that. Okay, so that is why, sometimes if you cannot reach to me, if there is any agency related, okay, you can use our website, our Northern Agency Virtual Servicing. If you really need someone, okay, you can look for Farah, okay, my ASC section head, okay, and you can look for other of my staff. Okay, so this is all the difference that I want to share. Okay, the next thing that I want to share in eConnect, okay, is a lot of you asking that so many OTP, want to do this also OTP, want to do that also OTP. Okay, effective 25th of July, that means 2 more weeks. Okay, we hope, this one will go through smoothly. We hope there's no technical error when this jalan. Okay, but, I know you have been complaining or giving this feedback, okay, for months, I think for years, okay, 1 or 2 years. Okay, the good news is that, okay, we no longer require OTP upon sign up. Okay, but if there is certain transactions that you do, for example, you want to make payment, okay, you want to change certain things, you will still need OTP. But current now is that before you log in only OTP, then sometimes OTP receive or receive, the frustration is that. Okay, and then let's say you want to update 5 credit card, you have to update 5 times, 5 OTPs. Okay, so we hope with this coming in, okay, 25th July onwards, if customer just wants to review the policy, don't have to have OTP. Okay, so you have been feeding this a lot. We also have been feeding back to IT to say that, hey, we want this, we want this. And finally, okay, this is already here. Okay, so let's hope that, you know, it runs smoothly. And if there is any feedback, you know, or anything like that, you know, things are getting done. Okay, but sometimes it's not on the spot. Okay, this is one of the classic example that I think every time when we say about eConnect, okay, I think out of 10 agents that I meet, okay, 9 agents will tell me this problem. Okay, so the good news is that, you know, effective this one, okay, we will not have this problem. Okay, so this is actually my last slide already. Okay, so if there is anything, okay, we can open up for Q&A. And if, let's say, you know, some of you who are not here today, or your agents who cannot make it, because now is only GM and UM, okay, please ask your agents to log into this afternoon section. Okay, if let's say, you know, all of them log in at once is fine. Okay, as long as this update, okay, I don't know, I personally feel, okay, it's very important, okay, especially during July, your second kickoff, okay, this is certain of the updates which you can actually run with your agents to let them know that, you know, these are the changes, these are the platforms, and these are the purpose that you can do. Okay, just to answer, how about surrender of policy traditional plan? Okay, traditional plans, okay, if you want to use ICM, you also can. Okay, like I said, ICM traditional plan, because they need to print you the surrender quotation. Okay, so when you email to us, that one we will email to KL. KL takes 2 days to generate the quotation, then they will email you back. Okay, versus traditional plan, if you come to the branch, if you make an appointment, you come to the branch, straight away we print for you, straight away you can get a sign. That is the difference. But to answer your question, traditional plan can also submit via eConnect, via ICM. Okay, Bing Chu, wait, let me see. Su Hua client has changed new mobile account register in eConnect, yet couldn't recall the signature. Any alternative to solve other than walk into the branch? Okay, because signature is very privacy. Okay, if this policy is very long ago, okay, we would advise, okay, customers to walk in to update the signature. Okay, if not, then, you know, request on a standard basis. Okay, if it's rejected, then we can send a confirmation to customer, but we cannot do it via virtual. Okay, and Beng Chu, ICM submitted 27, but till today is open status, no further request. It needs to highlight too. Okay, like I said, ICM, we have a lot of departments, Beng Chu. If let's say, you know, you give me the ICM, okay, we will check if it's certain, you know, like if it's not CS related, okay, if agency related, okay, we can highlight to agency related to get them to get done. Okay, like I said, because ICM, okay, is a platform whereby you all send in all your inquiries, but it's a delayed inquiries. Okay, certain inquiries, if we can answer, obviously we will answer. Certain inquiries, if we redirect or reroute to another departments and that departments did not answer, okay, we need to, you need to let us know, we will need to highlight. Okay. But Bing Chu, you can WhatsApp me the ICM number. We look at what is the inquiry about. okay, what is the department that is handling. If there's a delay, then we will pick up. Okay, call HSD for non-preferred hospital, but the waiting time is too long. It's surrender, not my own client. Okay, for non-preferred, okay, GL, we know it's longer waiting time, okay, but we have to use. But okay, sometimes also there's from this RISE hospital, we also learn a lot that sometimes it's actually not our delay. When a patient goes to the hospital, okay, the doctor says that okay lah, we will apply GL for you. You wait for GL to approve, then we will operate you or we will cut you lah. Okay, but that is the corresponding doctor to the patient. But behind, the doctor himself needs to write the request. The administration from the hospital needs to send in the GL, then only it got approved. Okay, a lot of times we check, okay, it's sometimes the delay, it's not a delay lah. I mean, the customers take it as custom. I come out from the doctor's room, the time starts now. Okay, but a lot of time is that, behind the scene, there's a lot of paperwork that the hospital needs to do before they get the GL in. Same goes for final discharge letter. Doctor, every morning, okay, 8:30, 8 o'clock, they will go to the ward, visit the customer. Then they say the customer says that, oh, you can discharge now. Okay, but up to 2 o'clock, only the customer, because after doing the rounds, okay, the doctor needs to go back to the room, write the discharge letter, and then only the admin send, only we can done. So these are the process that is always the thing. Okay, I understand. Okay, you mean, I just want to bring this up because that, it's a learning for everyone. Okay, the call waiting time, nobody pick up. Like I said, that's why we understand. They are also coming up with a new call system. I think they are employing more staff for the call center of HSD. Okay, and they are also trying to say that, that's why I said, if we separate, if it's preferred one, you send to us, non-preferred, so that we are reducing the calls. That is what we are trying to meet. Of course, we will still highlight, okay, we also understand one of the pain point of you all is the long waiting time for HSD. Okay, in fact, I think in MDL, $1 Million Leagues last month, okay, it was also brought up to the attention of COO on the long waiting time. This one we have to acknowledge, okay, but there is something, we are trying to work this out, okay, to reduce this long waiting time, okay, for GL. Okay, so please bear with us with this, okay, but definitely, we are trying to improve on this one. Okay, any questions anyone want to ask?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Anh Ho Anh here. Yeah, morning. Hey, regarding the eConnect, so very good, very effective. But the only thing there's OAC one policy, don't update yet, isn't it? So I want to confirm that they say like the example, like the cylinder value, blah blah blah. Okay.
Yeah, for OAC, okay. For OAC, we have limited things you can do lah. You can't even change payment method for OAC policy. You cannot also set the surrender value for OAC lah. So for OAC, we got no choice for now, okay, because we are still expanding on the GLM policies, but ex-OAC policies, we are still holding on yet lah for now. Hong An.
Yeah. So that means the futures will update. There's a 6 month, next year or maybe 3 years after this. At least the customer ask me, since you the eConnect is very good in the Great Eastern, then emerging, blah blah blah. So that means at least you update for us lah. Say the customer request ma. So that means at least give the answer to the customers when you can still take time already. How many years already? All right. So the customer.
Then our feedback to eConnect team. I will try to see, do they give a timeline? Okay, if either yes or no, then I will let you know. AAC no, then means no.
Yeah, because the just cannot answer because that you see the reason so big, blah blah blah. So didn't save no money lah. Okay, so
then I will ask for answer for you.
Give the answer that you want to do or not. This can do or not. The future can or not. Blah blah blah. So at least as you want to, they may troublesome, you surrender the policy, blah, 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 blah. So at least you give a positive answer. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Nana.
Okay, Ken.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. Any more?
Lionel, good morning.
Yes.
Lionel, I want to ask about the medical repricing. My client asking is if they choose the new premium, how long the policy will sustain? So do we have any documents or quotation to prove to them?
Okay. If if let's say the medical repricing happens in this year, okay, so by January next year, the annual sustainability things will come out, because our annual sustainability will be on a yearly basis, ma. So if let's say the repricing comes in now, of course, for now, if you want the definite answer, if I agree to increase now, can my policy sustain or not? That one, they can only generate it in January, because our sustainability letter will be yearly basis. Okay, every year, January, they will generate the sustainability.
Lionel, where to get the sustainability report?
The sensor in the eConnect, okay, because there is this annual sustainability statement, but if they want to see last year's 2021 sustainability, it is in the eConnect already, because every year we will have this annual sustainability statement. 2021 also have.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
All right. I will have a look. Thanks, Lionel.
Thanks, Yuming. Okay, anything else? Okay, if not, okay, please encourage all your agents. Yeah.
There are two questions I want to ask you. Just now you say that for the OTP SMS, for the multiple credit card, for the multiple policy, do you still need to do a multiple OTP or just one OTP will do already?
For now, okay, because this enhancement will come 25th, okay, we are also checking whether do we still have to do multiple or one time. I'm still confirming on this one, but for now, my understanding is one time lah, because once you do all your transactions, the final thing only OTP ma.
Yes, it will be good lah.
But now confirm, what we can confirm with this update is that immediately once you log in, you do not need OTP already. That one confirm.
Okay.
But when you do transaction, is it per transaction basis or is it one-time transaction after you do all your transaction? That's why we are still finding out. Hopefully, it will be like that lah.
Okay lah. So there's another question for the medical repricing. So now the company give us the best by best for the informing us for the revise of the premium. So best by best. So can we know in advance for how much the premium is going to be revised? Is it possible to get to know for the amount to be revised, or we have to wait? We have to wait for the report from the company sent us by batch by batch.
I think before they send out the batch 1, batch 2, batch 4, there is a circular to say that okay, this year but they have a percentage only lah. The exact amount they do not know.
Yeah,
but the batches will tell you which batch.
That's right. It is quite reactive, and if possible, do we have any proactive way that we hope that maybe because we are now trying to approach the customer whether we want to keep it, agree with that or not, or we remain on, then we have to do possible to advance to advise the customer there might be a possible this amount to be revised. So, but you try to advise accordingly lah, maybe to upgrade or something else lah. But can we know in advance or not for the amount to be revised? Is it possible or not? Or we have to wait until the company send us the batch notification?
I understand this is a proactive step, but this one I need to reconfirm with KL, okay, to see that, because I think why is by batch is because that I think once that batch is ready, they will generate based on system to generate, and then the amount will come out. So if not, then might as well they sekali regenerate all, sekali they let you know all. So that might be the reason, but let me reconfirm on this, Terry.
Okay. So last. So for the medical repricing, so seeing all these things must do it or notify the company through the e-connect. If let's say the customer needs to notify the the Christian, so the company will straight go for the revise of the premium. Am I right? So
Correct.
if let's say after that the customer need to rectify back or maybe reverse back the premium revising, we have to do quite a complicated process is it on that.
Complicated and also the
What are the process need to be done? If let's say
first of all, you have to write in to us and justify, and then we will forward to KL, and KL will review and say no.
Is there any specific form to be filled out?
No, just a letter explaining.
Oh, okay. So never mind. Just for the concern of the maybe there are some customers they might reluctant or maybe just miss out. Oh, okay.
Can, no problem. Understand.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Okay, if not, then yes, anyone?
Hello. Yeah. Wong here. Can I ask you here regarding my post hospitalization loss and disappear?
That one we already emailed to KL. For your information, your documents is not lost. Okay, they are actually reviewing your case.
Okay. But yesterday I can't contact you. Then I call up KL. They say didn't receive any email and notification from Penang branch.
We already sent to the person in charge already, so we will update you lah, Mipo.
Okay. So I'm here got two suggestions yeah. When we when we put submission to branch for the checklist and the listing of the invoice can you please ask the staff in charge to chop it around for us and then the rest we can chop under the machine then it's pay safe in case this facing this type of problem, then at least we got the civil sign GE chop to prove that the loss of the document.
No, we only chop on the first batch of documents like Maple, like I says, that's why these are the things whereby we cannot say that just to make sure that you all receive everything, we have to chop every page. Okay, I think that we will chop the first page.
Checklist the checklist enough because
then I said
to be safe because
we
a
will
few
just chop
times
on the
when I
first page.
submission because a few times when I do a submission they say you just drop you just chop yourself at the machine there. So in case if possible, try to instruct your officer the PIC in charge officer on the day when we submit the document ask them to chop at the checklist at least
Because moving forward, like I says, we are going to go if HSD claims coming in for HSD. Okay, this will not have a problem anymore.
Sure.
Okay, so rather than we are trying to say that I have submit, you are not submit. Okay, the best solution is that we make sure that things are done in order manner that it will not. Then for your case, initially it was wrong policy number, batch 1, batch 2 so they have rectified that one. That is why now they are actually doing that thing.
Okay. Then could you please
your second suggestion?
and then another one thanks. Another one is the machine they got problem with it. I think the time is running out. In case
done already done today already.
Run already. Okay, then can please suggest for GE to put another new one or another additional one because sometimes we need to queue out for the machine.
I think I'll take into
the name branch the sales. Okay, please suggest to the company. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. We need to answer your questions. Okay, if let's say they want their own amount, it's just a PFS 06A. Okay, and to see what they want to increase at their own value. Lor. Okay, as for the rest, okay, thank you everyone. Okay, do encourage your agents and the rest of the agents to join in later this afternoon at 2:30. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.